The district truly is a great place to be an artist of any kind. In fact, for 48 years, the groundbreaking Zenith Gallery has lifted up painters, sculptors, silversmiths, and creatives of every stripe and is still going strong. To learn more about this enduring mecca of creativity, we sat down with founder Margery Goldberg. Her story is every bit as fascinating as the art she champions. Take a look. For nearly 50 years, one woman has stood at the center of Washington's arts community. Margery E. Goldberg came to D.C. as a college student. She would go on to build a dynamic career that would help to shape the city's cultural and political landscape. Goldberg wears many hats: part artist, gallery owner, curator, mentor, and activist. But at the center of it all is Zenith Gallery, the space she founded in 1978 and continues to lead today as it celebrates its 48th anniversary.
I came to GW to go to college. I came here in 1968, which was, 4 years of demonstrating and rioting and getting arrested, all about the Vietnam War. Couldn't have been more fun. First summer I did silversmithing. I raised sterling silver bowls, I did jewelry, but it was little. And so it wasn't for me. And then a summer later, I was in a sculpture class and I ended up in the wood shop. So for the summer, and it was all men. It was like 50 guys and me.
Goldberg found success early on, selling her wood sculptures and furniture.
I did a conference table for my father's office that was 16 feet long, 8 feet wide, or 6 feet wide. It had to be brought in with a crane. It took 8 people to turn this thing over. So I'm not intimidated by big. My attitude is if I can think it up, I can build it. I was selling my work for more money than my professor was right out of college. And my dad owned a big printing and advertising company, so that's what I grew up in. I grew up in marketing and business and things like that. And I had some very big collectors, and they had said, we need to open up a gallery somewhere in Washington. They bought a huge complex right about a block from their offices, which is now the Kazakhstan Embassy on 16th Street. It had been the Washington Bible College, and then it had been the International School of Law.
In 1978, Zenith Gallery and Zenith Square opened at Rhode Island Avenue Northwest near 14th Street. The innovative community included 50 artist studios designed to serve as an affordable haven to live and work. It also served as an incubator and launching pad for many artists and organizations, among them the Dance Exchange and Studio Theater.
That's where they started, that's where we all started. And then once we all opened, my landlord said, I'll renovate the buildings if you rent the rest to artists. I represent some of those same artists today. And then we were there for 9 years. It was absolutely unbelievably fabulous.
The success of Zenith Gallery helped spark a renaissance in a part of the city that had been hard hit by the riots 10 years earlier. After 9 years on Rhode Island Avenue, the Zenith Gallery moved to a new home on 7th Street.
So the gallery moved to 7th Street, where it was for 24 years. And that was, pretty incredible too.
In 2009, Goldberg decided to move the gallery to her home, tucked away on a quiet street in Northwest Washington.
I have a studio here. When my swimming pool died, I turned that into an in-ground sculpture garden. And then in 2000, I founded the Zenith Community Arts Foundation, and we've done a lot of different things. But 5 years ago, we built a mobile wood shop, and we're training a new generation of carpenters.
The eclectic space, densely layered with artwork inside and out, reflects Goldberg's deep roots in D.C. and her expansive appreciation for art in all its forms. The fact that the gallery is also her home provided Goldberg with a new vision for the future.
And for my final project in life, what I want to do, and I'm really working on this, I want to build a senior artist community. Artists are the one group of people that do not retire. Everybody else retires, many of them become artists. I've got lawyers and doctors and all sorts of people who are artists I mean, had professions, gave that, you know, when they retired, they started being an artist. And so, you know, so artists want to still be together. We want to, you know, we want to create our art until we fall over.
Something tells me if anyone can develop a senior living community for artists in DC, it's Margery Goldberg. Huge thanks to her for letting us take it all in. My head is still spinning, but in a very good way. You definitely should experience it for yourself. Visit zenithgallery.com to get inspired and support local artists.